What is going on, everybody? I hope you are having a fantastic day so far, wherever you are. I just wanted to make a quick video because, as we all know, Starfire Protocol Warlocks are still at the top of the meta, and what you usually combine with those are Demolitionist rockets. The main one that a lot of people use is Hothead. It can be a little bit difficult to get, especially if it's not a double XP weekend for Vanguard strikes. So I wanted to look at one of its main competitions, which is Bump in the Night, which was craftable a few seasons back when we went to the Derelict Leviathan. And I want to see how it matches up with Hothead here. I would say the best perk you can get on this, and most unique perk you can get, is Chill Clip. And that is what I am going to actually compare to the Hothead with Explosive Light today. In the tests you'll see here today, you'll see that on my Bump in the Night I have Chill Clip Demolitionist with alloy casing, and then my Hothead has Demolitionist Explosive Light with alloy casing as well. So neither of these rockets are the complete god roll because neither of them have impact casing, but I wanted to make sure there was a fair comparison for both rockets here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play my damage rotations with each rocket in the background. I will show you the only damage rotation I did with Hothead, and then I did a couple different ones with Bump in the Night. The numbers definitely moved around a bit for that rocket, but it's probably just because I use Hothead so much. I'm so used to the handling and everything with that, so I'll show you those right now. Now before I dive into the specifics of these two rockets, I just wanted to get out of the way that for these tests, I did have triple weapon surges on. So for Bump in the Night, I had triple stasis surge, and for Hothead, I had triple arc surge. That's a 22% base increase, and for both the damage phases, all the ones that I recorded, it was up the entire time. So there's no variation there. Also, I did use Radiant in the one clip, but if you go back in the clip, you can tell that the Radiant actually doesn't do anything to the damage. So that doesn't matter because I'm going to completely go over the numbers and how they work separately off of the Radiant. But to get started, they are both aggressive frame rockets, so they will hit for the exact same amount with no explosive light. So the explosion damage will be 90,482. And then the impact damage for both rockets will be 25,822. So in total, both of these rockets will hit for 116,304 damage with weapon surges with the well applied. It's how I did these tests here. Now when we're talking about the Hothead, explosive light actually changes the damage for the blast and for the impact. So the way it changes is for the blast radius, the explosion, it goes up to 113,103 for the blast impact, and then 32,082 damage for the impact. So in total, that goes up to 145,185 damage per rocket, and that is going to be for 6 rockets. So over the explosive light rockets, that is going to be 871,110 damage. And then there's going to be 3 additional rockets that'll do the exact same damage as the Bump in the Night rockets. That adds up to 348,912. So for the Hothead with explosive light, just the rocket with all the same weapon surges and damage increases that I did with Bump in the Night, the total damage output is 1,220,022 damage. Now when we're looking at Bump in the Night, it'll have the same explosive and impact damage as the Hothead without explosive light. So that's 90,482 and 25,822. So basically you will have 9 rockets that hit for 116,304 damage, which totals up to 1,046,736 damage. Now, the thing that increases the damage with Bump in the Night is that there is shatter damage, and it's supposed to proc after every second rocket. So you'll get some shatter after the second, the fourth, the sixth, and the 8th rockets. If you have field prep, you'll have an extra rocket with triple reserves, so you'll get an extra shatter. But from looking over the footage, each shatter instance actually only does 6,702 damage. In my particular run, I had a shatter after the second, fourth, 2 shatters for some reason after the 6th rocket, and then 1 after the 8th. So it happened 5 times in my testing, which is 33,510 damage. So the total damage for Bump in the Night is 1,080,246 damage, and with the increase from the shatter damage, that is only a 3.2% increase. So to be completely honest, if you were going to go for this rocket, while Chill Clip is cool, it's different, you might just want to go for Frenzy, because if you can keep that up going into a damage phase, having a flat 15% increase to your damage and a reload buff is going to be better than having Chill Clip. Alright, and before I let you guys go here today, I did just want to show you the exact rolls that I had on the rocket, just so you know I wasn't lying to you in the beginning of the video. So the Bump in the Night I have is Chill Clip, Demolitionist, Alloy Casing, and Smart Drift Control. This is slightly different than what I actually used on the Hothead, but we'll get to that. Main takeaways from this rocket, because I haven't used it too much, is I just feel like the Bump in the Night is a lot more sluggish, the handling is a lot lower, and it just feels like it takes a lot longer to pull out. So I don't like it in that way, but if you don't have a Hothead, it is a very good alternative. Maybe wouldn't put Chill Clip on it. If you could put Frenzy on there for the 15% damage increase, and then also the faster reload speed, I think that would be incredible. That's actually what I have on my crafted Bump in the Night. So I think that is a great alternative if you don't want to grind strikes for Hothead. Now the Hothead that I used is actually this Demolitionist Explosive Light with Alloy Casing and Hard Launch. The handling is just much better on this Hothead, and I've used this one a lot more obviously because I've had this for a while. But if I had to pick between these 2 rolls, I would definitely go with the Hothead. It just feels a lot better to me. I've used it a lot more, and I even have a Reload Masterwork, which is nice for damage rotations. Now, even though I did not go for optimal DPS in this video, it was really just to show you the main difference between Hothead and Bump in the Night. There's not too much, but if you want to min-max, I'd say go with the Hothead. If you found anything in this video helpful, make sure to drop a like, and I want to see what you think about these 2 rockets. Did I get it wrong? do you like Bump in the Night better because it's craftable? Let me know down in the comment section, and overall, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Peace.